Well, that was go ahead. That was the argument for reason why they say Russia start this war now, because their population is getting older, so they want to get this fight out the way before they don't have the manpower to do so. So that's a problem across the entire developed world of declining population.
Yeah, but the problem across the developed world is propaganda, I think, and certainly there's plenty of anti-Chinese propaganda, and there's masses of anti-Russian propaganda. I just never heard anything like it. I mean, you know, Russia is the source of all evil at the moment. You know, certainly in the UK mainstream media, you'd think that really Putin is Satan. You know,
And see, I think that's one problem in the Western media. They always overplay shit so much that if you even remotely pay attention to stuff, you're just like, really? Is that what's going on? Is that what you know? It's like they can't ever just tell you enough, or maybe make it sound a little bad. It's like they got to just go overboard, and then you're like, again, really? Is that what happened? You know, it's like always the most extreme, exciting thing, and you're like the boy who cries wolf all the time. And then after a while, I mean, a lot of people don't catch on, and they still believe stuff. But there's a lot. I think, like in the United States, you see a lot of people, pockets of people waking up for different reasons, different agendas.
They also play defense. Alan and Vaughn, I have to ask you too, since you guys are Americans. I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with Noam Chomsky.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he actually referred, because you know this thing he referred to this as a part of a cornerstone of the U.S. propaganda model, which is arguably like the spectacle, right? It's as a distraction, because since you have the freedom of speech, and the freedom of speech is kind of a very useful tool for the ruling elite, because that also enables them to take a pulse and know when to react. And so they can have the media, which is much controlled through the monetary incentive, right? But they cannot censor, really. Like, they can censor to some extent, but censorship has a bad tendency of attracting attention. So what Noam Chomsky and Ehrman, I forgot his name, they found, so the tactic, the strategy is then generally to distract, right? Because you can only be at one place at one time and take so much information at one time. So especially when we take a media landscape that tends to replicate itself across the whole board, all these companies owned by the same corporation, and so they tend to have the more or less same, Fox News and CNN aren't really that different. It's only on the surface. They tend to make a spectacle, right? And so they divert the attention of people in that direction to the spectacle, such as this thing with the LGBTQ thing. Like, we cannot make enough spectacle in the media. Let's try to see if we can pass on. Let's see if we can make more drama by having this drag show in front of kids, which is like, even other gay people like it pointed that out. It's like, that's just simply, this is for adults. It's simply inappropriate behavior.
It's like someone else doing that. You'd be like, oh, they're a narcissist. But for some reason, like, some people aren't labeled that way, even though it's the exact destructive narcissistic behavior they're exhibiting. It's like,
it's sort of like tokenism 2.0. You kind of take tokenism and you weaponize it even further, right? It's not just like, we have tolerance. No, now we're going to use this generally kind of disenfranchised or whatever. We're going to take it to the extreme the other way and use it as a cudgel against you. And don't you
you're going to use tolerance as a weapon, because it's one of the most efficient weapons you can use. You literally don't have to do anything. It's your enemies who dig themselves their own grave, essentially.
It's selective tolerance is the worst thing.
Right, we're getting to my bedtime, guys. So
okay,
I have to nourish my mind by going to sleep sometimes.
Thank you.
It's been great. I'm sorry, Vaughn, if I was a bit aggressive, but do you understand what I mean? I think.
No, you all have good points to make.
Yeah.
A lot
See you soon. I enjoyed it.
For me as well, sorry that I stayed silent for so long. It's my first stream ever, so I just wanted to say, to see how it goes.
Where are you living, Eric?
I'm basically from South Germany, but right now I'm in Budapest, so in Hungary.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, we can talk about Hungary. It's a good place to talk about.
For the next time, sure. See you guys. Bye bye.
I'll see you.
And
bye.
Thank you.